morning children. In today's class I am going to start third topic of life process. But before that I just like to recall the previous two. The first is digestive system, which help us to take food. The second is respiratory system, and which help us to take oxygen, and that oxygen we utilize to break down the food to release energy. Now this food and energy both are required to be transported to each and every cell of our body. For that, in our body we have circulatory system. The circulatory system is made up of heart, blood and blood vessels. So let us see first. The first component of the circulatory system is blood. So what is blood? Blood is a liquid connective tissue. Why it is a connective tissue? Because it is present in each and every part of our body. So now the component of the blood. Blood is made up of liquid medium and solid corpuscles. The liquid medium in the blood is plasma, whereas solid corpuscles are RBC, WBC and platelets. So let us see some functions in brief. Plasma, it transport food, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड नाइट्रोजिनस वेस्ट. और ये जो प्लाज्मा है ब्लड में 55% होता है. देन रेस्ट 45% आर दीज कॉर्पसल्स. फर्स्ट इज RBC. द अदर नेम ऑफ RBC इज erythrocyte. It is red in color and contain hemoglobin. It carries oxygen to different part of the body. Next is WBC. The other name is leukocyte. These are white blood cells and they help to fight against infection. Next is platelets. The other name is thrombocyte, and these platelets help to clot the blood. Now let us see some functions of the blood. Blood help to transport gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. It help to transport nutrients and hormones. It regulate body temperature and it transport waste. Now let us see the second component, that is heart. So this is the diagram of heart. I make it colorful and shaded just because it is very difficult to understand. So now let us see the different part of the heart. This blue shaded part of the heart are the atrium. So okay, now let me just give an outline of the heart. Heart is a muscular organ and it has 4 chambers, the upper 2 and the lower 2 chamber, and it is covered by 3 layer of membrane. The first outer one is epicardium, middle one is myocardium, and the inner one is endocardium. Now the upper 2 chamber are known as atrium, right? This is right atrium, blue shaded part, and this blue shaded part is left atrium. The lower 2 or the lower chambers are ventricles. This orange shaded part is right ventricle and this one is left ventricle. And in between the two, the pencil shaded part is septum. So septum divides the chambers Now this red shaded part is aorta. It is the large vessel. This black shaded part is vena cava. It is also a large vessel. This black shaded part and this one, they are also the large vessels. The upper one is pulmonary artery and the lower one is pulmonary veins. Now let us discuss the third part of the circulatory system, that is blood vessels. Blood vessels. There are 2 main vena cavas, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. They are the large veins that carries oxygen deficient blood from body to right atrium in the heart. Just let us see in the diagram. They carry blood from body to the right atrium in the heart. So vena cava is this, and it carries the blood from the body and bring it to the right atrium in the heart. Then Pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery, it delivers deoxygenated blood to lungs. Let us now see pulmonary artery. This is pulmonary artery, and it carries blood from pulmonary arteries. It carries blood from heart to lungs. Then pulmonary vein, it brings oxygenated rich blood back to heart from lungs. पल्मोनरी वेन ये लंग्स से ब्लड हार्ट में लेके आती है. पल्मोनरी आर्टरी ये हार्ट से ब्लड लंग्स में लेके जाती है. नाउ द लास्ट वन इज एओर्टा. दिस इज द लार्ज आर्टरी, कैरीज ब्लड टू लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल, then to the artery, and then to the body. Let us now see. It carries blood to left ventricle, then to the arteries, and from through arteries to the different part of the body. Now there is one more artery, that is coronary artery, and this artery especially supplies oxygen rich blood to the heart, and that is why as blood is required by all part of the body in order to get the oxygen, to get the food, and to release carbon dioxide, to release waste. In the same way, heart is also a part of the body. It also need all these requirements. So coronary artery fulfill all these requirements of the heart.